Well, good evening, DirtFish friends. It's just about the end of the opening day here at Rally of Portugal. And as you can see behind us, drama in stage 7. That is Thierry Neuville and Martin, his co-driver, working on their badly damaged rear right. He had a half roll, clipped the bank at speed, damaged the rear right, working very, very hard to get to the Lusada stage. Listen, they wouldn't be working on that car if they didn't think it was fixable. So fingers crossed.
Colin, it's nearly fixed.
It is nearly fixed. The tyres going back on. Actually, by the time we finish this, they could well be on their way. Really quite an eventful stage 7. But David, an eventful day here in Portugal. Still the super special to come, but an eventful day.
It's absolutely. I mean, really the story of the day until this was Toyota, and you know the apparent absence of pace, really, wasn't it? But then, we saw in stage 7 that incident, dropped the car on its side, and it's a terrible shame. She was going incredibly well, Thierry, and you know, but it does look. We spent hours last night, didn't we, discussing about staying in the top 3, would he, wouldn't he? It looks like it's all a bit academic now, isn't it, Cole?
It really does, you know, and it was such a good opening 6 stages of the rally for Hyundai. There were 1, 2, 3, less than 10 seconds separating our top 3 drivers. It has been a Hyundai day, but you have to say, you know, Sordo and Tanak have both struggled a little bit. Sordo losing time in stage 7, Tanak just not really being on top of things. He didn't have any incidents all day, Tanak, but
couldn't find a rhythm with the car,
could he?
And you know, in fairness, Sordo, he's had this tyre issue that's manifested itself through the afternoon, and then again this issue of the car stalling in the hairpin. I mean, we don't really know Spanish, but it wasn't particularly complimentary, I think, on the.
It wasn't, and it's happened a few times already today. So what's happening with that Hyundai? They're coming fast into hairpins, particularly downhill, braking hard. There's a whole load of weight, isn't there, David, going in towards that gearbox, and something's happening. The cars are stalling in the hairpins. I think it's happened 2 or 3 times today.
Is that genuine technical analysis from Colin Clark?
No, I'm just telling you what's happening. It's not analysis, David. It's because I can't tell you technically.
But why is it loading up like that? What?
It's I've got no idea. If Andrea Adamo who's the greatest engineer that I know, then it wouldn't happen because he would have fixed it by now, David.
Exactly. That's a very good point. But interestingly, very interestingly, that's given Tanak that moment to move into the lead. And you know, crucially, obviously the position, the running order for tomorrow is fixed at the end of this stage. Doesn't include Lusada. So Tanak goes into regardless of what happens in Lusada, Tanak goes into tomorrow in the perfect position, doesn't he?
Perfect position. Yeah. But you know who had a great run through, as you say, was the last running order defining stage of the day. It was Sebastian Ogier. He came through stage 7 and he struggled all day being first on the road. He came through at the end of stage 7. He said to the stage end reporters, that was awful. But you know what? It was the fastest time in that stage, David, and it propelled him from really a worrying day up to 4th overall.
You know, and that really is hard to understand, isn't it? Because, you know, he was first on the road again, you know, and it wasn't the second run. But he's always said, hasn't he, Sebastian, that it does get worse the second pass. Maybe that's what's happened here. But equally, I think we've talked about a difficult day for Toyota. What we've forgotten to point out there is, until you said that Seb was quickest in there, but also Takemoto Katsuta, just, you know, running 3rd at the moment. And probably going to stay 3rd overnight. What a fantastic day that boy's had.
You know, he had a great opening day in Estonia, didn't he? He was really quick. He was right up there in Estonia. I think that's a great sound. That is a great sound. That's Thierry Neuville. He's got plenty of time to get to the next stage. The question is, how will that repair hold up for Thierry Neuville?
Oh, no. That's failed straight away.
That's sadly you saw what happened there. Yeah. And that is always so heartbreaking to see. They've worked on that for 40 minutes, 45 minutes. They've got the wheel back on, they've used ratchet straps, they've used cable ties. And the minute they've got that car onto the road, bang, it's gone again. And that's the end of the day for Neuville, David.
Totally. It is such a shame. I mean, they've barely got 100 yards up the road, and that's it. It's all over. And I mean, you can see where it started dragging straight away here.
Yeah.
There was no chance really. But so I think the crucial bit here is that we've still got a Hyundai in the lead for tomorrow. We've got potentially the Toyotas coming back tomorrow. They will find some solutions to those setup issues. Elvin Evans said he just struggled. He found no confidence in the car. They'll get it sorted. a quick one, you know, Formo puncture late in the day, but great day from M-Sport today. Real speed from Greensmith. It's going to be a fantastic day. Sun's come out, Cole.
Sun has come out, so there we go. Not a bad day for Hyundai. Disappointing end. It's a 1-2 for Hyundai just before the Super Special. Let's see what tomorrow will bring. Thierry Neuville will be back out. I'm absolutely sure of that. Folks, thanks for joining us. Don't forget, dirtfish.com is the place to be for all the news from Rally de Portugal.